Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. This is lesson number 5 in our course, preparation course for planning engineers. In this video, we are going to check the POQ and how to work with the POQ. Of course, download the sample POQ from the page and open it. Let's see what is inside the bill of quantities. The bill of quantities is very important to prepare any schedule, and this will be our core source of information. In the bill of quantity, you will find it is divided by the division. In our sample bill of quantity, the division number is standard division. What I mean by division, you can see down here, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, and so on. These divisions are a standard division, and you could find the same in any standard project. It means all the site work will be under the division 2, which is site construction. All the concrete work will be under division number 3, which is concrete work. All the masonry work will be founded on division number 4, which related to the masonry, and so on. Before you start doing anything in your time schedule, I recommend you to go through this bill of quantity and read it very fast, then read it again in details to know what is the activities and what is the quantities in your bill of quantities. It will give you a very good background about the amount of work will be done, and it will help you estimating the duration of each activity. Usually we in any project have a start date and finish date. This is fixed by the client, and maybe intermediate milestones as well. Milestones mean that at certain date something should be finished, and the example of milestones, let's say the substructure. Substructure, the foundation and everything below the ground, called substructure. Usually the client, to ensure that you are going to complete the project on time, will give you some milestones, key milestones. One of them could be the substructure. So this milestone will lead you to create reasonable durations in order to finish all the substructures in this date. Other milestone could be the superstructure. Superstructure is everything related to the concrete works, and this one could be another controlling milestone. Will help us to identify when we should finish all the superstructure, and accordingly we will schedule our duration and estimate the duration for each activity. Now, going through our sample bill of quantity, you will find it is by division. If you go to division number 2, for example, you will find here, this is the item. It has a reference for each activity or item in the POQ. We have the quantity, we have the unit, we have the rate, and we have the amount. You should read this notes and this items in the POQ in order to prepare the activity list. The first thing we are going to prepare now is the activity list based on the bill of quantities. Let's go through the bill of quantities quickly. Our project, it is a traditional building. So we have here the site work, site construction, and the first item is the excavation. And we should read this note. For example, note: excavation quantities are based on assumption that rock layers are found at a depth less than 1.25 meter from the natural ground level. So we have here a rock layer. So we should allow for some time for the excavation, because the excavation in the rock, it is very hard rather than the excavation on sand or whatever soil. So this information will give us a good indication about the duration required for these activities. We have here mat foundation, isolated footing, and grade beams. This is all under the excavation works. Then we have backfilling. Okay, going through the concrete work, we have here blinding concrete, and it is divided into under mat foundation and under isolated footing and under grade beams. We have here the quantities which give us the feeling that it is a small building, because only 30 meter cube for mat foundation and isolated footing 35. And then we have slab on grade, and this could give you indication about the area of the building. Usually we are doing the slab on grade for the whole area of the building. And this one, it doesn't show here the thickness. So actually, if it shows the thickness, we can go to the drawing to check the thickness to get exactly what is the area here. Then we have here the reinforced concrete. We have isolated footing, we have grade beams, mat foundation, water tank walls. So we have a water tank to slab and slabs, filler block slabs, drop beams, column, cores, stairs. And we have here water stop. We have here a precast concrete by number. So there is some precast concrete, and we have here vapor barrier. We have screed. This is screed for roof, screed for balconies, and screed for floors, and that's it in the concrete. Going to masonry, take an idea about what is the masonry we have. We have a concrete block hollow. We have wall 100 thickness, 120 meter square. We have 150. We have 200 thick. We have 200 for external walls. So we have, this is the unit masonry. Then we have concrete solid block. It is small quantities. Okay. Then we have a red granite cladding. This is a cladding. And we have marble cladding. Okay. We go to the metal works. We have ladder steels. We have access hatch. Not too much metal works. The thermal, this is thermal and moisture protection. Isolated footing, waterproofing for the isolated footing, column and cores and the grade beams. Just going through the bill of quantity to have some sense about your project. We have door and windows. This is the number of door and windows and different types. Okay. The finishes, what kind of finishes we have? We have a plaster. We have, this is all plaster. We have ceramic tiles. Okay. We have terrazzo tiles. We have acoustical panel tiles, ceiling. This is for ceiling. We have marble tiles, and we have painting. Okay, and that's it. And we have here some aluminum in special tiles Firefighting, this is the MEP word. We have here firefighting, pipes, and so on. We have here the conveying system. This is the elevators and escalators. If there is escalators, only elevators we have here. Then we have the mechanical works. Okay. We have here the electrical works. And we have summary of our bill of quantity. Just taking a few minutes to go through your bill of quantity will help you a lot to identifying the activity list and creating a reasonable time schedule. Okay, so let's go and see how to create our activity list and work the breakdown structure from this bill of quantity.